maybe a little bit too high. There we go. I can always lower it a little bit more. There we go. Hey there! Now I bet you're wondering. Yes, this does look like the League of Legends map, doesn't it? Nah. Okay, enough of that. So we're basically going to continue working on this. So last time we left off, we basically worked a little bit on this. But today I have something special to show you. Yes, Um, and it's this. Give me a sec, let me go in between my things. There we go. It's this. I can basically look around in the League of Legends map. It's pretty cool. It like lags a little when I look this way, but that's because I have Minecraft open at the same time. But this makes it so I don't have to like open a 3D model or anything. It's really nice. I really do like this. Like here, I'll let it play a little longer. That way everything can spawn in properly. That's me, by the way. With my Pantheon armor. I look awesome. I don't know how we won this game, by the way. So basically, we're going to be recreating this part. So I needed to see like the stuff from another angle because I was having issues. So what I did is I opened the creator thing and enabled it so I can like look around like this. It looks really cool. And it made it so I can just look at this turret from this angle, because usually what happens is that you can only see the turret from this angle, which is good because that's how you're supposed to look at the turret. But I don't need that view. I need the other view, which is like this one, where it's like free camera and you can see this, you know? Like I needed to see the front view of the turret, and I mean, it's not very flattering per se. Like, they really did not add any detail around here. Like, there is nothing there. It's, wow, actually. But, I mean, it makes sense. Why add details to something that players won't see? Like, obviously a player won't see this. Like, there is no detail there. Now, obviously, if we were to press, like, the camera and we go to this guy is extremely detailed, but because you can see him, it's the red side turret, basically. So, like, on the red side turret, you can clearly see the front of the turret and all its detail. Like, it's crazy how much detail you can see on this turret. But then when you go to this one, and you don't really see that much detail. Because it's on that side. Now, if I press this again, there we go. I can see all the detail. Here, let me move around. Much better. But yeah, this just lets me see the turret better. So, right now, I need to like look at this and see what I'm missing. So I added the bushes from this all the way here. It seems that this is legit just straight up grass from what I saw. It's not really moss, but I guess I can just make that grass. So yeah, like this stuff ain't moss, it's literal grass growing. So I'll make sure to do that. So let me look at the Minecraft map here. Like, the positioning of the turrets, by the way, perfect. Like, I did a really good job with that. And clearly here there was supposed to be one more, like, turret, like, pillar. But they didn't add it because you can't really see that pillar. But yeah. Like, basically to save on resources, they made it so everything that you can't see is just not there. Basically. But yeah. Alright, now that we have a good view of the turret like this, which I really do like, the fact that I can see the turret here, we can start building it up. Now, first, I'm going to make the pillars around it, so let's do that right now. So let me move this to my second screen. Though it is nice for you guys to, like, see it, or, like, see me looking around and stuff. Well, you know what? I could make it so... Thing is, it makes it more complicated to use it as a reference. You know what? I'm gonna do my thing and put it on my second monitor, like this. Because it makes it more easy on me, you know, because I need to use it as a reference. I also need to see my chat and stuff, so let me put this... I really don't know where to put this, dude. I need a third monitor. Like, it's gotten to the point where I need a third monitor. Like, having 2 monitors is great. Trust me. I need a third monitor. So I'm really sorry if someone's gonna say something in chat and I'm not gonna be able to see it. Because normally I can just leave my second monitor up and I can see shit. But in this situation, I can't, bro. I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, god damn it. Okay, let me move that there, and I can't really resize it. Like, there is no way to resize. God damn it. That's annoying. Like, I'll leave it on my second monitor. The thing, I can't see the stream. Ugh, that's so annoying. I really do need, like, a third monitor to, like, do this. But I could also just do it like this and just, like, look at it sometimes for reference. Oh, fuck it. I'll just pull up the stream on my on my phone, bro. Because I don't know, it's just an issue that I can't see my stream, you know? Well, anyways, back to Minecraft. So we're basically going to be using that as a reference. So now I can actually see how these, like, arches look. Because this is nothing how the arches look. Like, seriously, this is so off. Let me, like, delete this shit. Like, this is nothing how the arches look, actually. I mean, granted, what I could do is screenshot the parts I need. Which I might do. Let me do that real quick. Why not? How did you screenshot in League again? I can't remember. Let me look up how to do that. Alright, there. I'll just leave it clicked. I think it was F12, but I can't remember. So nothing. Where is it? How to take screenshots in League of Legends. I fucking knew it. It's the F12 button, bro. Ugh. So I need a screenshot of this. So F12. I need a screenshot of this. Like, let me get a screenshot of the turret. Screenshot there. I need a screenshot of that. And that should be pretty much everything. Then I guess like a screenshot of this just to get a better angle, you know? What's behind this creature now I think about it? Let me look. Like, let me go like over here, then like go free cam. There's not much behind them other than a rock, I guess. Here, let me press D again and do it again. Yeah, there's just like a rock there. I'll screenshot that. That's a good angle. Man, my teammates are like sleeping on the job. Meanwhile, the enemy team is like instantly out, bro. That's insane. And here I remember already taking screenshots of these. Oh, these turrets. Yeah, I need a screenshot of that. Here, let me get further away. I don't know. I guess we can get a screenshot of that. It's a very simple turret. So let me just F12. D. Let me go like over here. Also, yeah, that's how the void looks down there. It just goes down into infinity and beyond. Man, landscaping this is gonna be a pain in the ass if I ever do. Like, look at that. That's gonna be such a pain to landscape. Here I'm like getting a screenshot of the broken slice. I'll screenshot this as well. There we go. It's just so I can get like a reference of the outside of the place. Because I'm going to work on the outside of the map eventually. Just like not now, you know? Okay, and another thing I need a screenshot of is this, I guess. For this turret. And that's pretty nice. I also need a frontal view of these. So let me do that real quick. So I got the frontal view of this one. Let me get the frontal view of these ones. Are they all the same? It seems like all the turrets are the same, yeah. Alright. So let me like go here, do this. That's not a good view. Let me like go more over here. D. D. There, much better. And we can F12 there. And we can go to the other side. So like over here. Let's see, is there anything here I need a screenshot of? I guess to get the rest of this turret, so let me do this. And we can get like the rest of this place. So first it's that. This. Like, let's get all the details. That's the entire turret. Let's get that angle. There. Just getting all the screenshots I can, that way I can close this and have more FPS in Minecraft. Like, it's just looking around, but I didn't have this before, so I had to use like a 3D model and like dig around, basically. Okay. What happens when I... Oh yeah, the water just stops. That's interesting. Yeah, the water particles stop when you pause. That's so interesting. Yeah, and then I wouldn't know that there's water there. Okay. Let me do this, screenshot, then this, and screenshot, just so I know that there's water there, you know? Then let me do this, go like over here, and then free cam. Yeah, this one doesn't have like water dropping or anything. It's kind of just like meh. Okay, the minions spawned. We can see all the people walking there. Okay, that's a cool angle there. Like looking at them walk around. The champions look so huge compared to the rest of the stuff. That's so cool. Well, whatever. Let's pause real quick. Press D. There we go. Like, let me quickly... Let me zoom in. And then press this. Yeah, the champions look kind of big, bro, comparatively. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wait a second, what? Oh, this is just the floating island, okay. I was like, wait, oh yeah, it's just like floating there. Alright. Whatever, I got the angles I needed. I can, like, close this now if I want. What's that? Whoa, there's like a dagger there. Let me get into free cam. What is that? D. And let me do this. Huh. Yeah, it's like a little dagger. Someone like fell down there, I think. You would go over here and then do this. What is down there, bro? Let me F12 that. See? Okay, whatever. We've seen all we needed to see there. Okay. Well, we got our angles. I'll see if I need any more, but that's pretty much it. Exit. Oh, actually stay, and then put everything on very high. Very low. Effects. Very high. Okay. Because I always put my graphics on like very high. Wonder, does that make so more effects are visible? Yeah, like on the crystal and stuff. That's pretty much it. Whatever. Screenshot that one more time and we're out of here, boys. Exit game. Leave. Okay, there we go. It closed down. So now what we do is let me go to my files. So let me go File Explorer.
Oh,
Yes?
I sent $100 to your PayPal. Can you do the AirTM thing?
Yes. I like transferred my stuff, so I also did it.
I learned something new.
Hmm.
Apparently, I can send money from PayPal to Payoneer, but I can't do the opposite.
Oh, yeah. You can't send money from PayPal to Payoneer?
The opposite.
Oh, the opposite. Payoneer can't send money to PayPal.
The stupid thing is, I can send money to your PayPal by paying.
Makes sense. That is such a weird system, bro. Okay, C drive.
Use a linked card to AirTM. No, it has to be in your PayPal balance. That's why I sent it to you. Because they're blocking me in a stupid manner. I sent you 100. How much did PayPal take as a cut?
It normally takes like $7. So it should be like 98 or some shit like that. Or 90, 96. Okay, screenshots. Alright, there we go. We get our screenshots. So first I want to refine this, like, dude here. Like this little critter. First of all, let me close this, because I'm done for now. And let me close League. There we go. I closed League. Now I just have like the music app and all that stuff open. So that's good. Okay. And I can like minimize this. Perfect. Now I can see everything. Alright, let's continue building, I guess. First let me move this image over here so I can use it as reference. Let's move this to a spot where I can see the chat and the views. Apparently someone's watching me on Twitch. Hello there. So today we're going to continue working on the stuff. So yesterday we worked on this a little bit, which is like our little creature. And I'm going to continue working a little bit because I forgot some details on them, and that detail being that they have like little straps. Actually, let me use the warped one. Can you stop her in my ear? I'm gonna kill this guy. I placed them just to, like, you know, make reference that someone's gonna be there, but he's annoying me. Die. There we go. I don't want to hear a every time I fucking walk by. Trapdoors are in here. Okay. So he has like a little thing here. And it like goes this way, you know? And there, it's like a little Like, it kind of looks like the strap, bro. I'm doing my best here with, like, blocks, you know? Ah, right, I can't place shit if there's moss there. Also, apparently, that's not moss, it's grass that's supposed to go there, but the moss works just fine, so I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah, there. He has, like, a little blue strap on his head. What else? Oh, yeah, he has, like, things up here that are holding swords and stuff. Like baskets. I can use this. There we go. That seems to be the right texture, I guess. So they're like hanging off of this, from what I can see. So like there. And they like go up. And they're kind of big here. Let me make this slightly bigger. And they have like swords and stuff jutting out of that. And here they have a giant thing with scrolls coming out of it. So to do that, what can I use? I could use wood logs. Yeah, that works. I can't use that one or that one. I can use this one, maybe. Because it has the round texture on top. Is there anything else that has that type of texture? Doesn't seem to. So, one scroll is like here. And the other scroll is like slightly bigger, but there. Perfect. And there's this like purple thing here, and then there's a blue one. The blue one can just be like a slightly less saturated one. As long as I don't use blue wool in my world, I'm okay. Because I normally use like really bright colors like the red in that one. So yeah, I might, let me replace this purple wool with something else because it's too bright, in my opinion. And it doesn't match as well. And twice I built it wrong because it like ends around here and doesn't continue on. I don't know, it's weird. I'm like looking at the model, so there's this like red, and in between there's this like purple. That's like this purple that I can use with this. That looks like straps. This microphone keeps hitting. I don't know. It's weird. It's like this purple here. There, it's kind of like that. And it like goes downwards. I should mods, settings, global volume. That's a bit too loud. I added like a mod that makes it so you can hear the footsteps. It makes it nice, you know? It's like ASMR. I like it. So right next to the bags, there's like this purple as well. There. I'll do it like that and add that there. And after the ladder, there's also a bit of that purple. It's a bit weird. And we can continue it to the bottom, you know? There. I don't know. Let me delete that and put that there. It's mainly because of the texture, you know? And then when it comes to the ladder, I guess that this here works. I don't mind that. And there's like tiny little bags. What can we make those be? Oh, I guess we can use this. These work. As like tiny little bags. Yeah, that works. Though there could be other stuff that we can use. Let's see. Let me look around. There's not really anything. Also, this could work as a ladder. Let me use that. Nah, there's not really anything else other than like pillars that look similar. And as for this, maybe this will work? As like a ladder? Yeah, that looks about right, kinda. Let me delete that one. And there. And the best part, you can actually go up that. So it works. Okay. I guess we can leave this as like purple wool. I don't know. And the other one is like blue, but I'm not gonna make it blue wool. I'm gonna make it like concrete maybe. It's more of like this blue, you know? It's more like that. It's jutting out too much. There, that's like about right. And then there's like two more things jutting out over here. There's like another one of these containers. So there's the scroll one that's pretty big. Then there's like a little piece thing that like juts out like this, which is weird. And there's like another container that's of like the same size as the prior one that goes up like this. Yeah, there we go. And then there's like a really tiny container right here that also kind of juts out. But it's like really tiny. It's like not even that relevant. But yeah, there. And basically there's like weapons and stuff that pop out of these. So let me see what I can do with that. I mean, what I could do later is grab like armor stands and make them hold a weapon, like, and make the armor stands invisible. And so that way they look like the actual weapons are popping out. I can do that. That way there's actual weapons there. It makes sense. But yeah. In a sense, I'm making kind of like a roleplay map. Now I think about it. Alright. It looks good, I guess. So there's this like stone shield here. The book right there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't need to add anything else. Then there's like these barrels here and the plant life that appears there. And right behind her is a very big tree. But we're going to add that afterwards. For now, we're going to work on these pillars. Just in case you're curious, here, let me actually F11 this. Make it full screen. And I'm getting the same amount of FPS. It's just so I don't tab out when I close Minecraft, you know? But here. So basically, you see this shit? Like, you see that? That's incorrect. Like, from the angle I was looking at, like, it's incorrect compared to this, you know? So, this is, like, screenshots I took with, like, FreeCam. So, after I, like, screenshotted a few things, like, prior to this, I, like, screenshot it from the angles of everything. But now, I, like, screenshot it from different angles using a FreeCam. You can enable it, apparently, on the replay thing. So here I caught like a really good angle of behind the Yordle. So that way I could see the weapons and stuff from that angle. And here you can see like some missing text, like polygons that they removed. Because you only see it from this angle. But yeah. And here, like, this is good because it lets me see how the pillars are formed. And yeah, I did it completely wrong. So yeah, I have to make them like this now. Because I did it wrong the first time. Alright. Oh, yeah. Let's move that to here. I wonder who's watching me on Twitch, by the way. So this has a broken pillar, like, right here. Like, one of these pillars is just broken. Also, don't worry about the thickness. They're just that thick so I can, like, break them apart and, like, form them to whatever shape I want them to. So, this pillar is broken. It's the one closest to the shopkeep. And let me just remove it a little bit, you know? And we're going to have to do something like this on the other side, to be honest. But it's not that complicated, since, well, on the other side it's kind of simple. Right? There. So it's like broken, and it's kind of thin on this side. So let me remove this. I mean, we can keep the thickness of these, because it'll make it look more strong, per se. We could also start working on the turret, but right now I want to work on these pillars, because otherwise, if you don't get these pillars right, they're going to look kind of wrong. So here, I have a feeling it shouldn't be this thick. Like, if I want to be accurate, I'd make these more thin. Like, apparently it's like this in thickness. Like, if I remove this, it like ends right here in a diagonal. So let me just remove this, I guess, because I want it to be accurate. I don't want it to be inaccurate to the actual League of Legends map. So it's like that thin. Somewhat, from what I can see, you know? We can just build these up. 2 pixels. There. And I can delete that in there. That looks about right. And the pillar is kind of formed like this. Also, the reason why I'm terraforming or building these up with like wool is mainly because I can just replace it later. Like here, I'll show you an example. Slash replace near I guess 50 red underscore wool stone, and there it basically replaces everything with stone. It's really easy, so I don't, oh damn it, I hit the mic. And I don't have to really care about it. Like afterwards it's going to look just fine because everything is going to be stone. But let me slash undo, and there we go. We basically get all the red wool back. But yeah, that's the main reason why I don't really care if I make it in red wool. It'll look good afterwards. So that's just like a little tidbit that you needed to know if you wanted to know it. And here the pillar breaks off like that. There. And we can add like little cracks, I guess. There. And there's going to be a vine going through it. But for now, what I've got to do is make the arches in between these pillars. So let's delete that. And the arch for this pillar goes kind of like crazy, in all honesty. Also, the pillar thickness, let me look. So the distance that it's at is like there. Maybe like 1 less here. And we can fill this in with dirt. There. And we can replace this with nothing. There we go. Perfect. That seems to be the right thickness there. And here I also need to modify it. Happy I can build with shaders, by the way. It's so nice. Okay, there we go. We got like the semi-angle or whatever it is correct. Because it's like that. And it's like that thin too as well. And this pillar on the top is actually this thickness, so that's alright. And it goes up kind of like this, in a way. And then it goes down. Like that. But we're going to use like stairs and stuff so that it looks correct. Because right now it doesn't look as correct. It also needs to be a little thicker, so let me do that. And this seems like it has to be forward a little bit, so let me do that. There. And it kind of just like breaks off, I guess. It just breaks off like that and just ends. Make this 3 thick. There. And after we replace it with stone, it'll look good, but for now we're just going to add like stone stairs and stone slabs. Where are the stairs? Like, technically they're bricks, but I'm just going to make it stone, that way it looks good. There we go, stone stairs. So let me mark this out like this. And we can put slabs there. There we go. Put these here and here. Put that like that. And that looks about right. Like it goes down like that and it breaks off. Yeah. Because I didn't like how flat that was. Or I didn't like how that looked. There. That looks about right. Okay. So, broken off pillar, arch, and we have to do all the other arches the same way. So let me just break this off, because this is incorrect. And we basically have to do the same shape again over here. That's going to be slightly harder. So the arch starts like right there. It goes upwards, then like this. Then we go like this. And we take an angle. And we just go downwards again. We remove that. That seems right. Also, I'm using what I like to call Riot Red. Even though it's just red wool. But yeah, to me it's Riot Red. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we basically extrude this to be 3 blocks wide. There we go. That way it fits perfectly. And there's a 2-block gap there, so let me do that real quick. Perfect. And then we can just add stairs like this. Well, not like that. This. Perfect. We add these on top. Then we add the stairs here as well. We add 2 slabs here, this, and this. And we keep, like, repeating this design over and over until it works correctly, you know? And there we have another arch done, basically. And I don't know, these pillars look about right. Like, the one thing I would change, maybe, is, like, make them thinner on these sides. But that's an easy fix. So, like, about here is where they become thinner. Because they're thick up there. They're dummy thick, huh? I'd actually want it to be on this side, that way I can look at from the front. Okay. And how thick is it? It's like about here. 2 blocks less. So let me just do this and / set air on that side. And as for this side, we do it like this. Go 2 blocks in. And we set air there. Is that thin enough? Yeah, that seems to match it perfectly, actually. Let me do this, because that's incorrect. And, should I round it off like that? No, I shouldn't. How should I round it off? I guess like this here? There. And then it's just like build this up like this. Do like this. / set red _ wool. And that looks about right. One thing I will do is delete this because it just doesn't look good there specifically. As for this, it just goes like this. There. So let me build this up. And then on the center part here, I will add like little extrusions. There. Perfect. Let me fix this bottom part here to fit correctly. I don't know why I'm building it like this, but I guess I just have fun building like this. Perfect. And we can just add that so that it looks correct. Because on this side, it's not as thin as that side, I guess. It looks good, in my opinion. Though the pillar does look lopsided a little bit. I mean, an easy fix to that would just be doing this. And, well, done there. Let me add that there. And let me add these here. Perfect pillar. Alright. So there we modified that pillar to look correct. It'd be nice if we could just reuse the same pillar, but this pillar is slightly different. If you're curious what I'm basing it off, I'm basing it off of this. From what I see, this part extrudes outwards, which I kind of did here, but too far up. So let me actually delete this now. Like, just delete all the work I just did, because that's incorrect. Let me look at the picture again. And it goes like into an indent here. So let me do that real quick. So I think it goes like this. So let me put this on the second screen again. Let me move around to look at it specifically. So there's like a thing here. Like a little indent. And it goes like this. And ends like here. And then a thing extrudes out like this. Let me do it like that. There we go. Thing is, that's not centered. And it looks wrong. I mean, what I can do... Let me, like, select this. Or rather, you know, from this angle. Like, let me put that there. And then just grab, like, the wool. And we do / move 1. Because the issues I'm having are just because this is like one block off, you know? Perfect. So now we have one more block of space, and I can do this now, and this. And now it's centered. Perfect. Because that was bothering me, how uncentered it was. And when it comes to the indent here, we can just fill that in with stone. Or wool, because we're using wool right now, but it's going to be stone, you know? And we don't really need to do this on the other side since people are not going to see that side. But in general, we need to do it on this side because, I don't know, this side's special. Let me look at the rest of the pillar. So, this kind of goes down like this for a bit. So, let me do that. And then it has a section here where it also extrudes out a little bit. Kind of like this. Later on, we're going to texture this and change it up a little bit. But for now, it's just like texturing this, and then we're just going to copy paste this pillar by rotating it a little bit using the rotate command. Then down here, it seems the pillar extrudes out one more time, like about here. So let me do it like this. And then it extrudes out one more time like this into like a really thick pillar thing. Actually, let me delete that corner. There we go. And don't worry, since we're going to copy this later, it's going to look just fine, in my opinion. So, let's do that. Let's build this all the way down here. That way there's no, like, differences between everything else. And the player can't really see these parts of the map, so it's alright. So there, it goes down like that. If you want, you can do this as well. Let me do it like that. Perfect. And there we have like the main shape of the pillar. It looks pretty good. And we have to basically copy that and paste it all over here, which I'm going to do right now. So let me just select all the way down here. Gotta remember to right click later on. Actually, let me do the top part first. So let me do something like this. Then do /up1. Do that. Go all the way down here. And then do /up1. Right click. And now it's just a question of where do we copy paste it, you know? I guess this is the best angle, so /copy. Let me paste it real quick to see how it looks. Okay. That looks about right. /undo. Now, how do we rotate it like this way? Like the first thing I gotta do is rotate it 90 this way, 90 this way, 90 this way. So /rotate 90 90, 90, and I don't know how, so if this is 90, like here, if we rotate it 90 again, it'll do like that. So instead of 90, let's do 80. So there, this would be 90, 80, 70, 60, 60. Let's try 60, see how it looks. Slash paste. No, not paste. Paste, thank you. That actually looks correct. Wow. I guess I got the 60-degree thing correct. That's amazing, actually. Let me slash undo, and it's a lot of like just repairing it, but that, if that's the result, that looks really good, in my opinion. Okay, so I have to like stand on the same height. It's like right here. Paste. I mean, everything seems to be in the correct place, I think. Like maybe this is like not supposed to be here, but that's as easy as just doing that. And then it's like repairing minor details like this and just like refining it. There. And just to make it look good, let me just make it taller so that it's 2 blocks tall. And man, this backside got broken like hell. There. There. Let me delete those. Right. And then it's just like leaving a gap here. And we can make a pillar going that way. Okay, we can fill this in like this. And here we can add the stairs. As for this glass bit there, we can do that. There. I like how it looks. Like, the thing is, the second pillar looks a bit fucked up, in all honesty. But, I just don't know how to fix that and make it look good, because it's at an angle, you know? And it's hard to get an angle correct and looking like, you know, that. So let me do that and this. Does that look correct? I guess it does. And then when it comes to this, it has to go like that. So let me just go like this again. And I can repeat the same thing. Slash copy. What angle should this be on though? So if this is on that angle, that was 60, 50. So 50 like there, 50, 40, a 30-degree angle? 30 seems like the correct thing. Okay. So let's rotate 90, 90, 90, and then we do 30. Let me paste. See how it looks. Yeah, that looks about right. Slash undo. Or rather, it's just slash undo. And let's try to make it at the same height. So like here. So we have to paste it like here. Slash paste. That looks right. And I don't think we have to modify this one that much, other than like fixing a few spots. Like that. And like this. That looks right. looks right. Like, that's the nicest looking one, but that's because it's at a 90-degree. These ones are like at weird angles. Like this one is at like a 30-degree angle. This one's like at like a 60-degree angle. Like, dude, these are like angles that aren't supposed to happen in Minecraft, to be honest, when it comes to like building. But it works in some occasions. So there we go. A lot of it is just copy paste from what I see. Oh, and apparently there's like one broken piece of pillar over here. Somewhere here, you know? And I'll add that later, but for now, let me continue building these pillars. So this one is also at a 90-degree angle, so let me just go over here. / copy. Rotate 90 3 times, and now it should be correct to this. Relatively correct, that is. So the red wool, I placed it there. This one will have to be like about here. Paste. There. You can see the sun rays, that's so cool. Okay, so we have that, and we need one more pillar, but from 90, we have to, or like from a 90 view, I guess we need to do another 30? Or another 60-degree one? No, this one was 30, this one was 60. Yeah. 60. I'm doing some streaming. What? I'm streaming. What? Yes. Shit. 90. So 90, 30, 60. 90, 30. So if this was the 90, right there. Yeah, it's literally another 60, so let's just go back here. Copy the original. Again. Copy. Rotate 90 and rotate 90 and now rotate 60. Pretty sure that's correct. And then we can just paste it here. So, like this. About there. Here seems correct. Paste. Yep, that seems correct. And once more, we need to fix this one up, because it looks like absolute crap. Right now, at least. can fill in these gaps here with dirt. Like this. We can remove that glass if we want to. And as long as we fill everything back in with dirt, it should look just fine. There. Flatten that out a little bit. And let's connect it to this, because right now it's not very connected per se. There we go. There. And the mountain slope will go like that, basically. Need to connect it a little bit here. Perfect. And now we have all three, or all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pillars. And now we just need to connect these in between each other so that they look correct. I really do like how these new pillars look though. We could replace them with stone right now if we wanted to. So if we really wanted to, we could do that. But first I need to figure out the angle of these. Get rid of this glass here. Let me remove this and this, because right now that makes no sense. And we basically just make it so that it's like already kind of pre-done. I don't know. And let's give it that like gap up here that we always have. Like 2-block gap there. Because right now this is all at an angle. We have to do everything at an angle, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but hey, we gotta deal with it. There. And then we can just add these stairs here. And these stairs here. It's not perfect, but actually, it's not perfect at all. It's not the same height as these other ones. Here, let me try to match the height of those ones. Kind of, I don't know what the angle would be, like this. And then like this. And then like that. I guess would be the angle. Perfect. Oh my god, that was kind of complicated, to be honest. There. Yeah, that's like a really complicated angle to make that. Because it's like, yeah. It's just at a weird angle, you know? As for these ones here, I can just copy paste these guys. So let me just... let me just do this, and then take a block like that. Or rather, I should go all the way over here. How should I approach this? Cause, I guess I should go like here? Yeah, like here? And like right about here is the correct place. And then it's straight up like go to the middle here, / copy. And then it's rotate 90, 90, and 90. So 4 times. 1, 2, 3. Wait, it's 1, 2, 3. It's only 3 times. Okay. / paste. Yeah, it's only 3 times. There's the undo. Paste. Perfect. Though, one thing I will say... This one... No, I did not mean to do that. Seems to kind of be incorrect. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, that should be everything actually. We added the arches to every single pillar. So let me switch in between these screenshots. I don't need screenshots of that. There we go. I need screenshots of this. That is screenshots of this side. It seems the whole pillar is basically gone. So let me just do this plus I set air. Just do this. We're almost done with the pillars, guys. Don't worry. I'll start working on the turret in a sec. Once I finish this, basically. There. And this pillar seems to be broken off as well, but kind of on purpose, you know? Which one's the missing pillar? Okay, so this is the pillar that's in camera here. The missing pillar is this one here. Yeah, because if I switch between, it's this one that's missing. Because then an arch goes from the turret one, or actually, which one's the turret on? So it's broken one, then intact, broken one, intact one. Ah, I see. The turret's on an arch, so it should, the turret for spawn should be like about here. So this is wrongly positioned somewhat. Which means this is kind of in the wrong position a little bit. So I'll have to like modify this a bit later, but right now I'll just leave it as is. So intact, and then the turret is, let's just like position it right here. That way it kind of matches the original, you know? And then this one goes into an arch, and then it breaks off on this. So let me switch to this. Yeah, this one's all broken. So we have to break this one, break this arch, because it's not supposed to be here. Like, it makes me feel bad because I placed this arch already, but we have to delete it now, mainly because it's not here. But I placed it there anyways, just in case, you know? And we can leave, like, remnants of, like, the original here if we wanted to. But the angle of the rift is kind of like this. And there's, like, no pillar here. So let me just remove this. And I'm assuming the pillar is, like, absolutely demolished, you know? To the point where it's, like, not visible to the camera, like this. So the Summoner's Rift mat would be like that. To where this is visible, because it's broken. Okay. Don't mind me just switching between until I get back to spawn. There we go. Just so we can get the angle. So here's spawn. Or the image. And I want to get the angle correct. So, broken pillar. Almost connecting there. It's almost like there. Perfect. Yeah, that looks about right. And the turret will go up. So let me see. Because it like extends to like about here from what I see. The turret, that is. And it goes upwards into this. Yeah. Alright, we can start building the turret. So let me just go all the way back to the other screenshot that I took. Okay, here they are. There we go. I got a frontal view of the turret. So the turret goes all the way down from what I see. So it starts here. Let me like delete some of the spots here, because it doesn't angle like that. And let me like mark out the little bottom part of the pillar of the turret. Because the thing is, perspective wise, it like starts there, which is weird. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah. Okay, so the pillar of the, or the starting pillar of the turret is like about here in thickness. Let me make it slightly thicker. Get it? Thick, because women? I'm just... Ignore me. So that pillar would go all the way down. Now we have to build the pillar up slightly because... actually, no, we don't. Now that I see it, so it goes like this. And then it has an indent, like this. And then it goes into the real turret, basically. So let me make the real turret's body here. And we build this up. And the chest piece would be like there. And that would go up. Maybe the chest piece should be like up here. There we go. Then it goes up into like a neck thing. Go like that. And then it goes into like a helmet piece here. But not that far forward. There. Is that the correct height? I don't know. I think it has to go more up. So that's a simple solution. It's just doing this. We made it like one block up. The good defining piece here that's going to make it work is the shield. So the shield will like pop out right here or so. That seems right. We can make the shield go a little bit up. There we go. So there we have our shield. And we're going to add the details and everything later after I convert this all to stone, but right now I'm like roughing in what it would look like somewhat. And then it goes like this. And it goes down. to like about there, I think. Yeah, it goes to like about the end of the shield is like right here, bro. Damn, that's down. It's like this one story I heard of. I don't know why, but a friend of mine like told me or like was watching a video and it was about this guy that sued a lady because he was such a simp that when he got denied because he's like, "Oh, can I go out with you?" and she said like no. And the guy just felt so offended and so denied and like such a simp that he just, sued the lady. And that's the whole story actually. Like he literally only sued the lady because he got denied. And the sad part is that he didn't like show anything before that to show that yeah, he was interested in the woman. So it's life is confusing, bro. Like if you're interested in someone, like start off as friends. You have to start somewhere. You can't just come out of nowhere, say I like you and that's it. Like what's the person supposed to do in that situation? Like sometimes yeah, that works, but this isn't a fairy tale friend. You can't just go up to like some random girl you like. That the worst part is that he had a crush on her for like 4 years, I think is what it said. Like 4 years. 4 years is way too long to have a crush on someone. It's understandable if you can keep a crush like that. Like, Jesus. But still, bro. For that long? I can't even... Like, back in the day, I couldn't even keep a crush for that long. Like, the max I'd keep it for is, like, maybe a week or two? And that's back when I was like more of a kid, like I was more of a kid. Like nowadays there's not really anyone I could have a crush on since I don't really go to a workplace. I work from home. So if I were to date someone, I'd date them from online, But yeah, it's fucking like I dated 3 girls. And like I knew them all from school, and and every single girl I dated, we started off as friends. Like, you gotta start somewhere. You can't just come out of nowhere, like literally nowhere, and just ask them, hey, you want a date? It's like, no, bro, that's just not how it works, in my opinion. You have to start as friends and then continue on from there. It's fucking weird. Otherwise. And you look like a mega simp. Once you start suing people. Like, bro, why would you sue a girl? Just for denying you. You gotta be a special type of fucked up to sue a woman just because she denied, liking you. After you didn't speak to her once in her fucking life. And she knows nothing about you, Okay. There we go. We're slowly making the turret. There. And on this side... It's like this one video where I saw this guy like, hey... Also, there's this other thing where... Like, yeah, you've been friends with her for a long time. But, listen. There's a limit. there is the you're friends with them for a long time and then you want to go out with them one day, but by the time you would have done it, you're kind of like friend zoned in a way, you know? So try not to wait too long. Like if you're their friend, like if you've been friends with them for at least a month or two, good. Cause then that's like your window of maybe I can ask them out. Like I'm liking this person. I spent like a month or two with them, just hanging out, doing fun shit. I like this person. I want to know them better, and so you decide to date them. It makes sense. Okay. Like after knowing a person for a month or two, you can like judge, okay, yeah, I can ask this person out, they wouldn't mind because they've been friends with me for like a month or two. It's basically like dating before dating, you know? Like you have to learn how to date people before dating them actually. That way by the time you actually start dating, you can know, okay, I like this person, I want to continue this relationship, or you know, they're not really my type, I guess. I should keep them as a friend and just a friend, you know? I'm saying you know a lot. Okay. Right now I'm making like the hammer part of this. Okay. And this should go like this. Like it should go back a little bit. Now it should go forward. And the distance is like right there. So after that, it goes up. So I'll do it like this. Also, another thing, verify that they're not dating anyone else, because otherwise it's weird, bro. Like you ask someone out when they're already dating someone. You're just, one, being a dick to the other dude. Bro code and all, you know? Like if they're dating your girl, don't try to steal them from her. And the other thing is, you know, don't be like I don't know how to describe it. Just try not to be too much of a friend dick or whatever if you're interested in dating the person. I don't know how to describe it. My thoughts on it are complicated. Since nowadays you can't really do much as a dude. Like listen, I'm a dude that just wants to date another guy. Because I'm tired of dating girls. They're too complicated. At least if I can date another guy, I can relate to them in one way and that we both have penises. You know? It's like, hey, if you can't date a girl, might as well date a guy. They'll be more relatable. They'll be interested in most of the stuff that you're interested in. Just for the simple fact of them being a dude, you know? So that's why I have like a lot of girls as my friends. Like I have a lot of friend girls. I really do. I have too many, to be honest. And I don't really have plans to date any of them unless they like either they seem interesting to me or, you know, I like how their personality is. So, like, right now, there's not really any I'm interested in dating. per se, but it's nice to have a lot of friend girls because you know what? A lot of guys hang out with them. And you know the special thing about a lot of guys hanging out? One of them might be gay. And then you can date that dude. So, pog. I don't know, at least that's how I think about shit. It's like, hey, one of them might be gay. You don't know. Like, I remember dating one dude, but he was complicated and he was asking too much from me, so I ended up breaking up with him. So, that never ended up well, you know? Like, one of my friend girls introduced me to this dude, you know? And I, like, dated him for a little bit. It was interesting. But he ended up not being really my type, per se. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of weird, you know? Like, I ended up just always going to his house and, like, playing like PlayStation games with him, mostly games that I didn't really care about. Like, he would always play this football game, like FIFA, I think it was, or it was some football game similar to FIFA, and he would constantly ask me to play that game with him, but I'm not too interested in like football or soccer per se. If you're from the US. Like, I wasn't interested in playing a soccer game, you know? And he was just obsessed with that thing. He was obsessed with, like, becoming a YouTuber for that game. And I was, like, occupied being interested in games like Minecraft, like, right now, because I can just create shit in it. Like, I can keep being an artist in a game I love, you know? Like, I've played this game since, like, 2011, 2010. Actually, yeah, I've been playing this game since 2010. In the 1.2 update, I think. I don't know when the 1.2 update came out. I know it was still beta back then, and it was when they added horses. It was pretty cool. What was that sound? Whatever. But there. Okay, let me open up a screenshot of the Summoner's Rift. And let me look at this for a sec. And let's compare. Okay, let me get out of full screen. Make Minecraft slightly bigger. Let's put it like side by side and let's get the right angles and everything. Like zoom in. There, that seems to be about right. The hammer is a bit too big. So let me like trim it down here. And then trim it down from here. How's that? Also, the angle of the shield isn't quite right. It like continues this way. It's also not quite thick enough, so let me like thicken it up a little bit. Like here, let me just make it thick. There. That shield seems to be thick enough now. There. Fix that helmet bit. The hammer seems to be the right size now. And I have to add this little bit here so that it's jutting out, you know? It also isn't quite square, so there. Actually, let me re-add that. There. Now it kind of looks like it ends on a square, you know? Perfect. I really do like how that looks. We've made most of the turret. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is replace the replace near. I already did the command, so let me just do it. Move. Okay, replace near red wool stone. There. And we can do the same to the statue in a bit. But right now I'm like checking to see that everything looks correct. And it seems so. Yeah. It looks correct from the front as well. And if we want to continue like this, we can just continue it downwards, so let me just select this section here. Go up. Copy. And let me just control / copy. Oh, I should put it on full screen here. There we go. Because I had it really tiny there, just to compare. And here we do it like this. And / paste. And we just keep doing that. Paste. Until we have like a decent long enough one. Like that in length. Now all we have to do is go like this. Now I just go all the way back up here. / copy. And then I go here. Paste. And now it's slowly going downwards, you know? And now we can do that again, but with this. So we go like this. Now we go all the way down here. And copy it again. that block. Copy. All the way down here. Paste. And we've kind of gotten to the point where it doesn't really matter because we're pretty deep. Paste it one more time, and that should be deep enough. We don't need to go deeper there. It's just until it's, you know, not visible anymore. There. Yeah, that seems to be deep enough to where the mist covers it up and looks like it's just going into void. But there. The turret seems to be in the right place, which is nice. And now what we can do is... what should I replace it with? What matches the best? I guess smooth stone. Or just stone. And then we can mark out the areas that have like the orange copper bits. So let's do that. Let's do replace near lime wool stone. There we go. And now let's just start marking out the little bits with copper. Specifically, waxed exposed copper, because it's like the correct color. And we do it like this. We can like start adding it to the hammer as well. Hammer. Sorry, I just really like referencing Poppy. Hammer. Oh, you won't like it when my hammer gets mad. It's really one of her voice lines. It's so cute. I don't know, Poppy is one of the cute characters, in my opinion. Okay, there we go. Let's leave it like that, because I like that. And this front part can be... let's see, what's like a glowy blue stone thing? We could just use ice, you know, but it's not really the correct type of blue. There, we got that. And then I guess we can use prismarine. And sea lantern. Like glass sea lantern would work, I guess. So let me do it like this. Yeah, that's definitely the correct color. I like that. It's also reflective in the shader, so it works. And inside we can put like prismarine sea lantern or whatever. And it'll glow at night. There. now that we did that, we can just go in like this and replace all of the stone with the lanterns, sea lanterns. I don't know. Sea lanterns aren't hitting quite well. Is there like another light source I can use? Don't think so. There's this. We could also use invisible light sources. Yeah, we can use invisible light sources. Let me do that. So, what I'm going to do is fill in the inside with another blue that looks glowy. Not ice. This seems like the right thing to do. So let me break in again, because this just isn't working, you know? That looks much better. And then when it comes to like this here, we can just do this and done. There's like a little section that goes on like that. I like being able to use the copper block. It looks really nice. Is there any like other copper that we can use here? There's the copper wax, copper slabs. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. There we go. Stairways. Okay. I'll use this one for that part of the helmet. There we go. There we go. That looks good. That looks about right. And we can add like stone slabs, so here's a stone slab. Make this double high. And we can do that. And to make this stand out, we can make these slabs. And break those. Does that look good? I guess. I don't know. To me, it looks good. And let's get some stairs. Let me just grab them from up here. Like they're already up here, so might as well. Alright. There. Does that look good? No. This looks better. And leaving that as a solid is just fine. Do it like this. Keep that going to like about there. That's not what I wanted to do. Perfect. It has like little copper bits as well that I can do like this. Perfect. And then there's these like side bits that go down from here. Wrong way. There we go. Make this go up. Maybe instead of... Oops. Instead of those ones being... that, maybe these ones can be copper. There. That way they go downwards like this. Now let's add like a little bit of detail here on my own. Like this is really on this other like real statue, but I want to add it in, you know? Set it in like this. Oh my god, he has like such a tiny arm on this side. Okay, let's continue the like design of the shield downwards, so this continues down like that. There we go. And we can add like the little details here, like that. There's no really similar color to that other than like this. That we can just like add in between to add like texturing. Perfect. Let's do it like that. And then we have to give him like a face. So let me just use the other image to see his face. Making faces in Minecraft is kind of hard. That's the best I can do for that, you know? Maybe here. If there's like a flat thing here I can use. That's like gray here. I can use this. That looks about right. I like that. Though I will remove that there. Because you can't really see the face that well, you know? Perfect. Add some texturing like that. Even though it goes all the way down. But isn't there like a copper trap door or something like that? I guess we can use acacia for that. Because it looks very similar, to be honest. There we go. That makes him look more textured. I like it. Apparently the copper, or the, like, stuff doesn't go all the way down here. It just goes straight down and has, like, nothing. Interesting. So I have to remove all that copper. There. It's just like a flat shield going down. With like a teensy bit of copper all the way down here. There. That looks good. And then like right here, it goes like this and like this. I will say these statues look very Demacian. Alright. Now comes the fun part. We get to add all the foliage. We get to go crazy. Go wacky. I'm basing it off of this, by the way, so if you're curious how the statue looks, I'm basing it off of this, and it looks like that. Doing my best, to be honest, with the amount of, like, pixels I have. So there. That looks good. And when it comes to the rest, it's stone. There. That looks much more like the original. I didn't like how that looked, you know? And these are details that I added, which I'll leave because the original isn't detailed at all. There. Just so it looks more interesting. I'll put like trapdoors on these ones. And let me grab chiseled. Put them like around there. Oh, here, sorry. I was just trying to make it look good, and I'm just used to playing with like really tiny screens, to be honest. Since I used to play on a laptop, so a lot of times I forget that I can just go into full screen. I don't know, I guess we can just add that chiseled, and that's pretty much it. We can add it here to the bottom. And we can do that. And done. There, we forgot to replace that lime wool there. Alright, back to what I was saying before. Time to add all the foliage. So, let me look at that other angle. We need this angle. So let me use this as a reference. So there's a shit metric ton of just plants on this. Like this. That they just copy pasted all over the damn place. And I know they copy pasted it because the asset looks the same again and again. But I'm going to place everything by hand because I'm not lazy. Man, it's gonna be so fun to add all this foliage now. Okay. My hand's hurting. Let me change my mouse pad real quick, because I've been like using the same mouse pad for a bit here, which is the flat one I use for playing League. There we go. Much better. My hand was kind of hurting a little bit. Alright. We also have to add bushes to this. And they have to like extend to like around here. You can just go crazy when it comes to adding the foliage, since it doesn't have to make sense, you know? go. Okay, we added a little bit of foliage there. Let's add another bit over here. Let's add a little bit here. There's also a tree jutting out from that pillar over here. And there's a vine that's going from there to there. And what should we make that vine out of? Let's see. Let's go to our plants. Ooh, we could make it out of moss if we really wanted to. You know what? Why not? Let's just use moss since they look like the vines, you know? So there's like a vine that's going like this across this, like that. There. I love the sound that the moss makes. That's really nice. It's a really soft sound. That looks like about right. Oh, there we go. We get a good view of the top of the turret. Where this thing is just covered in leaves. Like this. There. And it has like a gap like this. Between the leaves and the rest, you know? There. That looks good. And in between, it has a few vines, so let me add that as well. So like about here, there's like a vine going through. Kind of like this. Perfect. And over here we have a metric shit ton of little like leaves as well on top of this, and it's like really bushy as well. And it goes like this somewhat. Let me add a little bit going this way. Just foliage. There. And then it has like a actual few vines that are like this kind of material. So let me just reuse the roots like this. And the root kind of goes like that. Instead of this, I'll add this. There we go, because that makes more sense. That was some bad sneezes there. There. And there's like another one about here. Kind of going like this. Let me delete a little bit. There we go. Give me a sec, I got something on my phone. Whatever, it'll open eventually. Let's continue adding detail to this. So here it has a vine that's winding around like this. There. It like winds around like that. Just a little bit that's jutting out like that. And we also add like a kind of bit of leaves here. It's like jutting out as well. And we can make this vine go like this. There we go. We had like a vine there. And we're missing like the pine trees. That's one of the main parts that are like missing here. Like just the trees that are jutting out. And we're going to use a different type of leaf for that. Not azalea, mangrove, nah. Dark oak seems to be the one that we want. Or no, not dark oak. Acacia, jungle, spruce. Okay. So I'm just going to have to make some custom trees here. So the tree is going to jut out like right here. So first let me make the trunk. Let me get some spruce logs here. So the tree seems to be jutting out from like about here. So let me just... It's like going like that, you know? Trees are kind of hard to make, so I'm gonna try my best here to make this look good. There we go. Like, we can always remove a few leaves if we don't like how it looks. Building it like that. There. We added one of the trees. There. Just add a little bit more texture to that. We can add more like trees around this, but I'll just make like custom trees at that point and like repaste them everywhere. Let me look at the other angles again. Alright. Yeah, and the rest behind that is just like trees and like a pillar that's broken. But there. We've done like a lot of work here, actually. Here, this vine like gets really thick and it goes around like this. And we can keep adding leaves to this if we want. But in like little doses. Like that. And then it's just like a ton of trees and shit. That's like down there from what I see. There. Let's get some bone meal here. And let me just add some grass in between this. We're going to add trees later, but it's just so there's some like nature here. Wow, I didn't add anything. There. And that makes the map look 10 times better. And here we can grab like a grass block. And instead of moss, we can put a little bit of grass here. And then we can just like bone meal it, basically. There. And we can do the same here. like remove a little bit of the moss. Replace it with grass. And there, that adds a little bit of texturing, you know? Makes it look good. That looks really nice. Okay, let me get a reference of the original. Because a lot of this does have like a little bit of grass in it, you know? That looks good. And here it's okay if we add a little bit of more bushes. Perfect. I'm liking how this looking. And then after we add like the custom trees behind that, that's going to be great. Here, I'll add like a few like leaves here. There. So there we go. We have like a semi-good spawn. Obviously it's missing like a lot of stuff to make it look more natural. But that's going to be added after we add like a lot of the trees and stuff. But all in all, the spawn, it's looking really good. Let me just delete my inventory here. I'm really liking how this spawn is looking. Oh, this is legit moss. Okay, let's put some leaves on. Or some, whatever. Let me just grab grass. And then let me just grab tall grass. And there. So now we have little bits with like grass on it to add some texture. I love how that looks. So now if we look at this from above, there you go. The spawn for blue side. Now, obviously, we're still missing a lot of the details. Like, for example, here we're missing the core, but we're going to work on that the next stream. For now, I guess I'm done. Like, I did a lot of the stuff for the spawn here. I love how it looks from here. Like, from above, it looks good, but from below, it looks kind of majestic, to be honest. Let's make this trunk slightly thicker. Because right now it's a bit too thin. There. And this bottom bit is a bit too small for it being the bottom of the tree, you know? There, much better. So now when you look from below, it looks like that. I really do like how this looks. Sadly, there's no real way to make the like monster or like the little creature stand out, but he does look good. Let me actually trim his thing a little bit. There we go. It was a bit too long. But yeah, that's like the best I can do for him to stand out a little bit. But yeah, this is the shopkeep. And it looks good. Just a little bit more here. There. Has the water that's falling down from the sides. I like it. There we go. Let's just replace all of this with stone. Because that was my error. A lot of this is just replacing this and done. There. I wonder how long I've been streaming for. So now it's all stone. Perfect. And that just goes down into like infinity and beyond. There you go. Just because it's not standing out, you know? There. Delete a little bit of this because I can't really see the statue at all. Trim it down a little bit. Much better. So now there's that little vine that appears on the screen there. You can add that branch to it there. So when you look at it from above, it looks like a lot of foliage is there. Like there. I got the perfect pose. Just to show that it's exactly how it looks in the image. Here's the original. And here is my one. Perfect. I love how that looks. All we're missing is like the trees that pop out of nowhere, basically. But yeah. We have like the exact same thing as the original. Also, I've noticed that some of the copper I placed has been aging, which is not supposed to happen. Give me 1 second, because this stuff is not supposed to be aging. Waxed copper. There we go. Like this stuff is supposed to be waxed and not supposed to go green at all. There. Let's replace these just in case. Okay, that should be all of them, I guess. Because some of them were aging there for some reason. But yeah. Well, that's all for this stream at least. We did a lot of progress, to be honest. The spawn literally looks like Spawn. So, as a reference, there you go. Spawn looks exactly like Spawn from the game. We have to replace a lot of this with stone, but all in all, it looks exactly the same. I love how this came out. Like, to be more exact, there we go. That's like the same angle and everything. Perfect. I really do like how this looks. I did a really good job. right. Let me add like a few more tiny details. Like obviously we're missing the banners, but that was from Worlds 2022, I think was the one. Yeah, it was from Worlds that the banners were there. We don't really need to add the banners. Like maybe we can make that an optional thing, but yeah. And we're also going to add like mobs with specific like skins. Like I'm going to model mobs and change them to look like the Poro that's there, and like the Yordle here is going to be a villager. One last thing I want to add is slash give slash r light. There we go. And what we can do is place this here. On top of this. And then we could put like a few here. Like for example, lantern. Because what I'm going to do here is, you know, light up some of the bits with a lantern. So that when it's nighttime, so let me just like quickly slash time set night. There you go. All this will just be lit up. It's going to be really dark, to be honest, compared to everything else, from what I see. Can add a little bit of glow here. There. Where else should we add glow? Like, we can just, like, you know... grab this. Go from one corner all the way to like here and slash replace air light. Here, we'll go all the way down. We'll go all the way up again, because I forgot a spot. So let me just do that. There, now the whole, like, bottom pit thing is glowing. Because it has light sources in it. Put that there. There we go. The whole pit is glowing now. Let me slash time set 6,000. See, now the problem is that it's glowing. So slash undo 6. Four, 2. Remove these. Remove all of these. Perfect. There. So now it's not glowing. By the way, I like this lighting better. Yeah, I like this lighting much better than the one before, because now it's coming from like behind and or from like the top. Like this. So now we can just like land here and it looks really nice. Well, I guess maybe like if you don't want nighttime, you don't have to add it. I don't know. Like I was thinking of making it nighttime, but I guess it just doesn't work. But we're done. Okay, I'm gonna end it off there. I just really wanted to see how it looked at nighttime. But yeah. Oh, let me F5. Let me go all the way here. And we've done a lot of progress. Anyways, bye-bye.